Tonight, I'm going so deep into my past that it's probably going to hurt a little bit. But once I'm in there for a while, it should start to feel okay. I'm talking, of course, about this old wooden garage that houses our family's first computer ever. A custom-built Windows 95 PC. Why am I doing all this? Because I want to talk about a classic PC game, Warcraft 2 by Blizzard Entertainment. This is the Overstimulation Station.
Game reviews and self-defacing entertainment interlacing. Just sit back and start to space out overstimulation. Band reviews or playing skits where I'm a chick worth laying attention, grabbing product placement with the point I'm trying to make. It's the Overstimulation Station. Overstimulation Station. Overstimulation Station. Overstimulation Station.
Alright, fair warning, there might be a lot of crap in here. It also might have been built on an ancient Indian burial ground, but I'm more worried about the crap because it's going to be harder to get to my computer. Oh, that was weird. Alright, let's go in.
Oh my god! Look at that crappy microwave made by Emerson. Emerson makes such crappy products. Who would make this? Who would buy this?
I'm just joking, this isn't some amateur hour wannabe horror film. I'm just trying to find my... Ah, there she is. Beautiful. The fuck was that? Hey, who tuned out all the lights, man? Come on. What is this shit? Dude, what the fuck? I knew this piece of shit garage was gonna get a life of its own one day.
Josh, this is not a garage. We're inside your mind. Your mind as a child.
Now I'm having auditory hallucinations? Really?
If you don't believe me, let me show you. Look through my eyes. You've been filming episode 9 for your crappy little ShitTube channel this whole time.
This game kicks ass. I remember playing this game for hours as a kid, and tonight we'll be talking about it. Whoa, that's kind of strange, I guess.
Why do you talk about being a kid so much?
I don't know, things were just better then.
You mean to tell me, out of all the technological advancements and graphical capabilities, the advancement in CGI and special effects, and various online gaming communities like Steam, things were just better when you were a kid?
Well, I mean, yeah, things were more simple back then. I feel like games have gotten overcomplicated nowadays, and they rely too much on gimmicks and good graphics and special effects. You can't just sit down and play a game anymore. You gotta figure out what all 19 buttons on a PlayStation 4 controller do before you can even start the fucking game. How's my Warcraft 2 review going anyway? Warcraft 2 was released in 1995, and it pretty much garnered rave reviews amongst critics and fans alike. In 1996, Blizzard released Warcraft 2 Beyond the Tides of Darkness, which gave you new missions to explore and new challenges to face. I still have both original discs, so let's play some Warcraft. And yes, I said Warcraft, not World of Warcraft. That game sucks! It's stupid! The first time I ever played World of Warcraft, I was in a forest for like an hour killing animals just to level up 1 point. I believe that's called grinding in the RPG world, and I am not a fan. If it doesn't have to do with building your own structures and armies to fight against another city, then I'm not interested in it. And what really annoys me about this the most is because World of Warcraft became such a cash cow for Blizzard, that's what they're focusing all their attention on mainly. So now, let's play some Warcraft. Alright, let's play some Warcraft 2. Just gotta install it here real quick. Shouldn't take too long. What? The program cannot start or run due to incompatibility issues with 64-bit versions of Windows? So basically it's saying my system is too advanced to even run this CD? How the fuck does that happen? That's like saying, oh sorry, can't run Notepad on your computer, try running Microsoft Word 2015, or saying, sorry, PlayStation 3, we can't play your PlayStation 2 game. Oh wait, that is actually true. You see, old PC CD-ROM games were designed to run on an operating system known as Microsoft DOS, or MS-DOS. It was one of the first operating systems in the new computing age. and most old computer games were designed to run on DOS. So if you don't have DOS, you can still play them on your new systems, but it's very tricky to say the least. Thankfully, Blizzard released Warcraft 2 Battle.net edition in 1999. It introduced the Battle.net feature, which allowed you to go online and play against people from all over the world. And it is also designed to run on 64-bit versions of Windows, so we're good to go.
You see, Josh, you didn't need your old computer in your old game. Old things fade away, grow obsolete, become a footnote on the pages of history.
Oh, fuck you. He's still playing a game that's over 20 years old.
Josh, you just don't get it, do you?
I'm not going to go too deep into the story here, because honestly, as I've said before in my other videos, I don't really care about the storyline. I just want to play the damn game. You have two races that you can play as, either the orcs or the humans. Each race has their own set of levels and challenges. Your basic units are peasants or peons who build all the vital structures in your village, including the building you use to train fighting units. Next, you have your infantry, who use swords, axes, bow and arrows, and tomahawks. They're your main line of defense. Then, you have more advanced units like mages and death knights who can cast spells. Both races are pretty much completely balanced, and there isn't much variance in gameplay, other than the look of the characters and some differing spells between your spellcasting units. For instance, ogres can cast Bloodlust on friendly units, and it raises their attack rate significantly. On the human side, you have paladins that can heal wounded friendly units. You even have air and sea units between the two races, which makes the gameplay that much more interesting. This is an economy-based strategy game, much like Command & Conquer, in which the key to winning a level is being adept at managing your resources. You're always having to make sure you have just enough lumber, gold, and food supplies to keep your economy booming, while also training enough fighting units to have an effective offense against your enemies. The game starts out easy but gets way more challenging as the levels progress. However, the levels get more difficult gradually, and by the time you face a huge opposing army, you have enough practice at the game to feel up to the task. I love these kind of games, and I feel like Blizzard just shines in this genre. The look of this game still holds up in my opinion, and is just as fun to play today as it was 20 years ago. Wow, I feel old. As much as I loved playing my Super Nintendo, I gotta say, I logged more hours in total playing games like Warcraft and StarCraft on PC. And The Sims, but that's for another story. This game, along with most other Blizzard games, is very quirky, and there's always comedic elements to be found in the game. If you keep clicking on the units, for instance, they get annoyed and have some kind of smart-aleck remark.
Your command, at your service. Your orders, make up your mind.
Service, your majesty. At your service. I need orders.
This game also has cheat codes that you enable by pressing the Enter key and typing in certain phrases. For instance, if you want infinite mana to cast spells, you type in, "Every little thing she does." Get it? Like the Police song? Every little thing she does is magic. Or, if you want your buildings to be completed faster, you type in, "Make it so." Oh my god. You know, like, as in Star Trek? Get it? Get it? I would have loved to have shown you the old Battle.net feature for Warcraft 2, which allowed you to play with people from all over the world. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to connect to it for some reason. It's probably not supported anymore, but it was awesome to play against another actual human being rather than the computer. It was also the first time I got called a noob. But not the last time. If you're looking for an awesome hidden gem for the PC, I highly recommend Warcraft 2. It was my first introduction to these kind of games, and I'm still playing them to this day with the release of StarCraft 2 and its many expansions. In fact, they have a new expansion for StarCraft 2 coming out soon that I can't wait to play. Ouch! I just got a fucking pain in my head like an inner voice is trying to tell me something. Maybe my inner child? I don't know. Let's listen.
No new games! Why are you playing the new games? Stick to the old ones! The new ones are crap!
Okay, inner child Josh, enough of this foolish mentality. The reason why you love living in the past so much is because you were afraid of the future. Your life was much more simple and happy when you were young, and now things are more complicated. But we can only advance and evolve as human beings by going forward and trying new things. Don't be ignorant and shun everything just because you don't understand it. Open up your mind and...
Wah, inner Josh needs some titty.
You know what? Fuck it, you're hopeless.
Alright guys, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it, got a laugh. This is inner child Josh right now, so I'm very immature and I'm not gonna lie, people, I'm in need of some subscribers here, you know? Or at least watch the video, or tell your friends or something, you know? I mean, just make it happen for me. I really appreciate it. This is the Overstimulation Station. You can click subscribe by clicking below here. You can subscribe to my channel. I hope you do. To you and yours, have a great rest of the week.